Okay, so the whole reason why I'm doing this again is because, and thank God I did that. Thank God I scheduled this. I'm scheduling this for April 2nd, just because I don't want to do it March. I don't want to do it right now because I could get another comic tomorrow. Yeah, right. And they want to do the March haul once April hits. Um, so I've got one book, and because of that, I've wasted so much time. First cut, I got interrupted. Second cut, I realized, oh shit, I forgot a book. So I just went through all my receipts from Newbury and Amazon. I don't need to go through them. I hope. Anyways, let's do this. This is the whole reason why I'm doing this again. Is because I forgot to do this one. I mean, forgot. It's just more like I was like, should I do this? And I did this for the February and January haul where I included the free previews one. 98% crap in this one. Like the only one I'm excited for is the Loki one. I will give them credit if it wasn't for Jason Aaron writing it. And again, current Jason Aaron, not back in the day 2012 Thor run to I would say 2018 he was good. I mean even before 2012 he was good obviously. His Wolverine run is awesome. I guess I don't know what happened. Maybe he just got too stale. I don't know. He's off Thor now, so I guess even Marvel agreed. Okay, this next one. This will go down. Whenever I look at this book, I will always think of how excited I was when I saw this one. I found this one. I was like, holy shit, they actually have this one, and it's not overpriced. It's list price. Yeah, it's not in a Mylar, but I'm going to put Berserker #1 in a Mylar when I get home. Now, I have to expect them to have, this is what they do. They'll put their price, and they only have one for $10.99. Actually, a week later it was $10.99. So already going up in price, but it wasn't this variant. It was one that wasn't there before. I hope. I want to say that. But yeah, Berserker #1. I know even if it's not good, it's gonna be worth something. I've heard mixed reviews. Most say it's good, but one guy who I kind of agreed with more or less, especially on his take on Mark Gruenwald's Captain America, he said it wasn't too great. And I was thinking, oh great. But even if I hate it, I won't consider it to be a waste of money because actually I didn't get it for list price. I got it for $3.99 because of that awesome ass 20% off sticker, which I still get 20% off with all the comics, even though the manager said I shouldn't be able to get that. Keep it on the down low. I believe they had the manager too. Like I don't know, he was probably high that day. I don't know, and he can go to work high because he's the manager. He can do whatever the fuck he wants to do. Okay. Carnage, Black, White, and Blood #1. Don't get a lot of Carnage, and I was really happy to get this. Excited too. Firepower #9. I like that this is monthly. I don't know. I think it's because it's like I don't know. Because I mean, there's weeks where I have a bunch of comics and one more wouldn't really hurt. Although last week, well, technically yesterday, it would have hurt because I was already kind of going overboard. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to get trades. I didn't want to spend too much money. I did anyways. Okay, Wolverine, Black, White, and Blood #4. They're really hitting us hard with these Black, White, and Blood series, but with different characters. This is the last issue of this miniseries. Same with this Harley Quinn, not Black Knight. Batman White Knight presents Harley Quinn Book 6, final book of this series. I mean, not series, because they're going to keep doing like with Deceased. They're going to keep doing these miniseries, until DC goes out of business. And I mean out of business, so not just 2 years from now, like 40 years from now, when they're absolutely out of business, digital and print. Which will never happen, so they'll keep making Deceased books. What's good is that they're coming up with trades. Even with the ones that are digital only, they're going to have a physical trade coming out. One's coming out in April, which I'll get that before my birthday or before my birthday. And then, this depending on when I get that book. And then, the other one's coming out in June, so it'll be after birthday. Book 3 and Book 4 of Batman Black and White. There's gonna be 6 issues. And, like, with this one and another Batman book, I did end up getting the volume 1 to play catch up of both those Batman books. The other one you'll see. Maestro War and Pax number 3. Just yeah, again, same. At least with this one, so this is referring back to when I did my Marvel previews book. It's gonna fall. Back when I did my Marvel previews video. Even though there are 2 Maestros, at least this one's called War and Pax. And I want to say every single variant is going to have War and Pax visible, or at least slightly visible. So, there's 2 Shang-Chi's by the same author. This is also by the same author, Peter David. Oh, it's not right there. That was right there. Also by Peter David. The Shang-Chi series, both are by Jean Louis Yang. Both have come out relatively around the same time, like with Maestro, but there's no it's not called Shang-Chi, Legend of the Ten Rings. No, it's called Shang-Chi. Like, you're gonna get shit sales for that, Marvel. And what's funny is that Shang-Chi is a character that no one cares about. I mean, people care about, no one knows about. I just pissed off 2 people. Something is Killing the Children, number 15. Oh, so I do need to reiterate that. I don't think I reiterated this. I don't think I reiterated this. I said way back when I thought I was confused. I thought this was the last issue, even though it was in issue 16. So it's like, no, there's no way it's the last issue. Sure enough, I was right. This is not the last issue. This is the last issue of this storyline. It's a 15-issue storyline, and then book 16 will be a whole new story. And not book 16, issue 16. Book issue same deal, you know. Issue 16 is coming out in May, and I wonder if it's coming out the same day as TMNT Last Ronin number 2, because that's coming out a day before my birthday week, but I mean, technically my birthday, it's the day before, and if they came out on Thursdays, it would be my birthday. Kind of funny. Alright, so this one, I'm just gonna show you the 2 books. These are all issues. But this is, you know what, I'm gonna do this. Secrets into the Unknown, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Again, I hope it's in the right, number 4, number 5, number 6 order. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If I had someone else's birthday, they'd be saying 14, and I said 10, and making me lose count. And it'd definitely be my cousin definitely my cousin if he was here. I mean, pretty much anybody, not my cousin. And Hitman. Oh, and that Secrets into the Mystery. Secrets into the Mystery. In case you didn't know. That's the complete series. This is technically this complete series, but not in physical format. I got the rest of Hitman on the Kindle, including book 1, because this is not the first appearance of Hitman. He first appeared in Demon number 3, then in the Batman story, and then in Hitman. So I had to get a $10 trade that has 3 of these issues. Issue 2, issue 3, and now I can put these in the right order, because this is upside down. Issue 4, issue 5, issue 6, issue 7. I'm really glad I deleted the original cuts, because I don't want the shit to go, you know, the iPad to be annoying about it. Final Night, so this is a Final Night crossover. Hitman number 8. I might just get that when I find it. They had it at Newbury. Number 9. No, I didn't see it last time, but mainly because I didn't look for it. Issue 10. Again, they have a new 11. Setup. 12. For trades. 13. 14. 15. 16, right? Yep. Okay. 17. Annual. 17. They had the annual in the wrong spot, and it goes after number 9. It'd be nice if they'd put that in the right order. 18, like where it belongs chronologically. Number 19, by Garth Ennis, by the way. Secrets into the Mystery is G.M. DeMatteis, who wrote a really damn good Spider-Man book. It's one of the best Spider-Man books, if not the best Spider-Man book Spider-Man Kraven's Last Hunt. Hitman number 21. They always did that. I wonder if they always did this for the 21st issue. Because I have a lot of these kinds of variant covers where it looks different than the rest of them. Hitman 22. This is Comics Code too, so... Wait, is it? I don't see a Comics Code. Huh. I mean, you see this cover and you're like, yeah, gee, I wonder if it was Comics Code or not. 23, but the Comics Code was not as strict as it was before. For a complete history of the Comics Code Authority, you can go to like 50 different videos, and they still won't give you all the information. So, I mean, I can't go through that right now. But there's a bunch of... Nerd Sync is an amazing video on it that I constantly watch. Like, I'll watch it, like, even... I think I've watched it 40 times now. 24. 25. 26. 27. Okay, let's speed round these. 28. 29. 30. 31. I can remember it's 32, not 36, not 30, 37, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36. Again, I got the rest of them. And what was awesome is that the next trade, I went from, the next trade was like, let's say it was volume 6, actually was volume 6, was 37 to whatever. So I didn't have to get like a trade that had half the comics that I needed. One of them had the issue 1 billion, the DC 1 million. It was the Hitman 1 million, part of that DC 1 million series. But that was just $1.99. So that wasn't a big deal. Alright, now let's do trades. Another one I forgot, Oblivion Song. Let's go with what they collect. Collects issues 1 through 6 of Oblivion Song, like Robert Kirkman. So, they call this chapter 1, not book 1, or volume 1. Oh, and also, even though I got it for $5, let's keep this in mind. Image. I'm going to reiterate this, so I'm sorry if it's annoying, but there's a point to this. Volume 1. $10. $9.99. This is different. This is thicker. Battle Chasers. This one and another one coming up. I guess technically the next one. I'm skeptical to have bought this. I know I'm saying like that. But because of Vox Machina Origins was awful. The first issue, and also this and Vox Machina Origins has the same kind of border on the back cover. But Vox Machina Origins, I read the first issue as a free comic book day. Well, it was free comic book day, but the first issue as free comic book day was not the first issue at all. It was weird. And I didn't have it in the wrong box, so apparently I liked it. I didn't like the first issue of Vox Machina Origins, the actual first issue. But yeah, and Manifest Destiny is also kind of like that because they both take place in the past. But this one more than this one because this one is Dungeons and Dragons, kind of like how Vox Macropia Origins was. Manifest Destiny Volume 1, Flora and Fauna. Oh, sorry, this one collects. See, this is why I didn't want to do this because this is gonna take forever. Because some of them, not all of them are right there. Alright. Let's do Battle Chasers 1 through 9, Battle Chasers Prelude, and the Battle Chasers portion of Frank Franzerziga's Fantasy Illustrated number 2. Why do I feel like I didn't do that before when I originally did this comic haul? I didn't go through the contents. But yeah, a lot of those in Battle Chasers for $24.99. It's a bit this book this thick, $34.99 from Marvel, and $30 from DC. There's one that's that big, and it's $30 from DC. Get to that in a second. This is Manifest Destiny 1 through 6. Again, Image Volume 1. I can't like see it, but $10. I got it for $5 because it was half off sale. The sale was half off. It was not like with Oblivion Song, where it was already $5. No, it was a buy one get one half off sale. Which I love when DC does that. DC, unlike when New Bright Comics does it. I almost called it Marvel. Nailbiter Volume 1, collecting, I want to say issues 1 through 5 of Nailbiter. Again, this is also by Joshua Williamson, who's writing the current Flash series, which everyone likes. I have not read it. I need to get caught up. Yes, 1 through 5 in Nailbiter. I need to get caught up on that. Batman Allies, Alfred Pennyworth. Why did I do this? I guess this is random issues. Not why did I buy this. I'm really happy that I bought this. I like these focusing on a character. Here's some random issues of Batman because there's a Joker one that had a few issues in it. I was like, I want to read that one, and there was one in particular that I found out I had just today, and I've had that for a long time. That Joker 75 years book. I was like, hell yeah, I have that issue. Batman 16, first appearance of Alfred. Detective Comics 83. Batman 31. Detective Comics 356. The Untold Legend of the Batman issue 2. Detective Comics 501, 502. Batman Annual 13. Batman Shadow of the Bat 31. Batman Gotham Adventures 16. Again, I want to say, well, it's Scott Pearson, not the guy not Paul Dini's. I don't want to say it's based on the animated series, but I could be wrong. Like he did all of them. It's also by Scott. Different Scott. Detective Comics 806, and then 807. Batman Eternal 31. I hate that I have that one just because I'm gonna get the Batman Eternal trades, the final two, pretty soon here, so I'll have that one. And it's not like it comes right after the one that I have volume 1 of, so yeah. Batman Annual 1, the 2016 series, the Rebirth series. Same also Rebirth series. Batman Annual 3, which I've read. I know I've read that one. Have I? I actually don't think I have. Oh, don't Tom Taylor. Never mind. So yeah, Batman Allies, Alfred Pennyworth. I get a lot for $10. I got it for $10. You're gonna have to pay $19.99 unless your comic book store is having a sale. Which I would say get it for $10. It's probably $15 even on Amazon. In fact, we're gonna look it up if I can remember. 1 through 12 of Sheriff of Babylon, $30. I was really pissed off because I for whatever reason I thought that Hard Time was 12 issues, you know, well, not just 12 issues, but was $29.99. No, it's $39.99. I paid pretty much that price. It was $26.99 for Amazon, and I'll show you one little itty bitty crease that I care about. But Hard Time 1 through 12 and Hard Time Season 2 1 through 7. So technically it was 12, but it was just the first series. And this is the complete series by Steve Gerber. And it's because of this series that I almost got Howard the Duck, because it's also by Steve Gerber. But I heard it was too ridiculous, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. I might still get it. The little crease here that I care so much about, but not as much after that Green Lantern Legacy book. I actually ripped part of it, the cover, not the actual book, but like this part right here came off. It was loose, and I accidentally ripped it off. And I realized, oh, it doesn't matter. Like, I always thought, like, if that happens, this is gonna come out, but that won't happen. Unless you make it happen. Which is why I should have kept my original copy of Punisher and not gotten 3 fucking replacements of it. One replacement, one refund. Well, refund. It was still a replacement. I just got a refund for it. They can't let you replace 2 books because you technically get the replacement. You do get the replacement for free technically. Witchblade and the Darkness. These are back to back because they cross over with one another. So I had to get them both. I almost got this at Newbury. I should have gotten it because I could have gotten them both for $44.99, which that's like damn good price. One would have been half off. And I'm saying when they were half off. Obviously, I wouldn't have gotten them when they weren't. But I didn't. And they wouldn't have to deal with that right there. But that's fine. Because I can just do this. And we're fine. Wow, actually, that I just fucking fixed it, basically. Oh, yeah, this right here. That was my big concern there. Of course, the Witchblade one wasn't. And this one I could have gotten a hardcover of. But it would have been more expensive, but still. Hotel 1 through 4. Oh, sorry. I didn't go through what this collects. There's a lot of them for Darkness. And you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see what I mean by they crossover. Collects Darkness 1 through 18. Tales of the Darkness 1 through 4 and 1.5. Darkness Prelude #1, Witchblade 10, 18, and 19. So 3 issues that cross over the Darkness for Witchblade. Think of these as both about, like, think of these as, like, well, MCU, I guess, for those of you who aren't comic readers. Because those of you who are comic readers know that books cross over, from, especially by the same publisher. Even by different publishers, they cross over. But not as often. This one, I only really got because it looks interesting. Of course, Garth Ennis wrote it, but it didn't get the best reviews, but I hope it's interesting. The artwork's pretty damn good, too, especially for a 90s book. And Witchblade Volume 1 collects, okay, the complete Witchblade Volume 1 collects. Okay, the first 19 issues of the original Witchblade series. The first 4 issues of Tales of the Witchblade, Anti-Darkness Family Ties crossover issues 9 and 10. That's what it said on the back, so that's how I'm reading it. Oh god, this one. Oh wait, what was Hotel? Okay, so Hotel issues 1 through 4. Of Hotel. This is a mini series. The only reason why I didn't tell you what it was is that I thought this was a one shot because it wasn't saying what it collected anywhere in this book. There's a little crease there. That's fine. Okay. Dead Eyes 1 through 4. Now here's why I was saying, oh, Image Volume 1, $10, because the Image Volume 1, and those of you who have seen it already know I'm going with this, for $14.99. 4 issues. This one, that Texas Blood Volume 1, is also $10. Image. Volume 1, both are miniseries. When it counts as a miniseries, it both as a miniseries, even though they both say Volume 1. Although this one's, yeah, they both say Volume 1, right? Actually, this one doesn't say it anywhere. Well, here it does, but not on the front. But both Volume 1s, and this one, it's less for more. I mean, thank God this got really damn good reviews. From Patton Oswalt, Kieran Gillen, and Mark Millar. Oh, I kept saying Brian K. Vaughan. Because they didn't upload that. No, it's Mark Millar, and Kieran Gillen who said this was damn good. I don't know why I kept saying Brian K. Vaughan. But yeah, it's always going to piss me off. Because you get Image Volume, issue. So, issue, not volume 1s from Image. Issue 1s are always free, except for miniseries. So this one might not be a miniseries. I don't know. We're gonna look that up too. Normandy Gold. This is issues 1 through 5, right? I want to say it's issues 1 through 5. I remember I couldn't find it. But yeah, I want to say it's 1 through 5. In fact, I remember it was 1 through 5. Let's see what this maybe. Oh yeah, that's how I checked it. Oh, I couldn't even do that. Remember? I don't know if I have to remember like you guys would remember that. Yeah, I think it's 1 through 5. I don't know. Doesn't say it right off the bat. Yeah, 1 through 5 in Normandy Gold. I really like the first issue of this, so I was glad to find this for $3.99. Full trade too. This one I'm just kind of skeptical about. Man, I like the writer, but the series I'm like, Reggie and Me. This is 1 through 5 of Reggie and Me. Again, I want to say that is. For whatever reason, they had the issue 1. It almost looked like it was reprinted twice in the same volume. But I don't think it was. I think it was just like a variant edition, like how they sometimes will reprint the black and white version of a color book. You tell me why they do that. I don't know. Bitch Planet Volume 1, Extraordinary Machine. This is 1 through 5, right? Yes, the acclaimed series. I got a 4 out of 5 on Goodreads, so I was like, why not? And now this one will go down in infamy, because even though it says a new series by these people, this is Volume 2. I got Volume 2 at Image at Newbury, because I was an idiot. And no, this was not after, this was before Dead Eyes. When I got that Volume 1 for $14.99, so I had no excuse, actually. So I got volumes 1 and 3, because there's 3 volumes in the series. Not all at once, but later on. This one, I hate that condition. Right there. And right there. This isn't as bad as this, because this, no matter how far you get into the book, you're always going to see that on the pages. Just hate that. So yeah, 1, 2, and 3 of injection. And this is 1 through 5, 6 through 10, and 11 through 15. Let's make sure this is 11 through 15. I know I'm right with the 6 through 10 one, because I looked it up. Yep, 11 through 15. So 15 issue maxi series. They're gonna come out with an issue 16. Warren Ellis said, but that's just speculation. I don't think he actually said that. This is I want to say this is a one shot. You can't find it on the DC app either, which I found to be funny. But this is The Authority by John Ridley, Human on the Inside. Because of that book, I want to get the one by Garth Ennis. Well, both series actually, and Midnighter. But I realized, oh yeah, they're saying that apparently, because it kept saying by Garth Ennis through his Authority series comes Midnighter. I was like, okay, so I had to read that one first then? Okay. I mean, I gotta get through the omnibus into Stormwatchers, but I haven't finished yet, so got a lot of Authority to read before I can get close to that. AD After Death. This is 1 through 3, not 1 through 12 of AD After Death. And also, I'm still so happy to find this because Newbury Comics lady said, no, we don't have it, when she just looked it up on her computer. And of course, the computer said no, because their computers suck. They are a piece of shit. This is the book I was gonna find transition. $3.99, you can't go wrong. I hope it's good. I hope at least I'm not like I just wasted my time with reading this. And I could have gotten much else for $3.99, but maybe a trade on there. But most of their $3.99ers aren't too great. Most of Batman archives that are on sale for $3.99, and this has jumped from $24.99 to $3.99. So you tell me. This one I was really happy to find, Batman Archives Volume 4, and like with Batman Black and White, I'm playing catch up by getting Volume 1 of this. Batman Black and White, the 4 and 5 is of a new volume of Batman. Kind of like how Batman Rebirth is a new volume. And finally, Batman Dark Prince Charming. So let's go over the... Wait, what was the first thing? Oh, let's look up... Dead Hand. Not Dead Hand. Dead Eyes. What's awesome... what's funny is that there's a comic called Dead Hand by Image. And Dead Eyes by Image. So, it's kind of like, what? Why would you name them so close to one another when they have nothing to do with each other? It's like, okay. So Dead Eyes. There is none. Fuck, there is! But it's coming out in 2022. 2022. What? So it's gotta be like, what the fuck? Collecting 5 through 9 of Dead Eyes, but yeah, what the fuck? That basically means that the issue 5 has just come out, probably. Wow. Okay, so now Normandy Gold. Let's see. They're making you pay full price for Normandy Gold on Amazon. Fuck you, Amazon! Because they would never even dream of putting anything on sale unless it's 2 cents less. I didn't say on this one. Check the Kindle one. The Kindle one will sometimes tell you. Nope. So I want to say it's 1 through 5. Don't take my word for it. That's it. I think. There's something else I want to look up, but I'll never remember. Oh, shit, sorry. 1 through 2 of Batman Dark Knight Prince Charming, and 87 to 102 of that Batman book. Piece of shit, doesn't have any images. Issues 1 through 3 of AD After Death. I hope we did that for them all. How long have we got? 30 minutes, wow. What's funny is that it's only like 10 minutes longer than the one where I didn't go through every single fucking issue. I did go off on tangents. Like I am right now. I love when they do this. When they actually show you the actual cover. For Killer Be Killed, they did tell you when the first issue ended and the next issue started, which I at least want to know. I at least would like to know that. I don't care if it's just red like how Killer Be Killed was. I don't show you the cover, but at the very least, I don't care how you do it. I want to know when one issue starts and the other ends, without having to go on Kindle and doing look inside. Not Kindle, actually. I go on the Amazon and I look up the the issues. It's usually because of Image. Yeah, that's Marvel for you, and Image, not Marvel for you. Image for you. Marvel, they're usually good. I don't know why Image does that, because they'll put the audacity to put the covers at the end too. For Walking Dead, that's going to take up a lot of space for that compendium. Because why would you want to read a 1,000-page book all in one sitting? And most of us like to read books one issue at a time. You know, books like this. We like to read it one issue at a time. So I want to know what one issue starts and the next issue ends. Sorry, the next issue ends. The next, you know what I mean. But yeah, I had all these stacked because these are the ones I'm going to be reading this week. Or at least try to finish by the end of this week, because I'll be able to finish those in 1 week, because it's 6 to 8 issues. Oh my god, Aquaman was more than that. Aquaman got to read. I was really good on that one. Although it's more like 6. I read 2 in the last day. So yeah, that's what I do. It's pretty much why I'm able to finish those somewhat longer books as I read them the last 2 issues the last day. Sometimes I won't. Like with Iron Fist I did. But most of them I don't. So most of them I do. Some of them I don't. I don't like the ones that like I'm like, I don't want to read that. I don't read 2 issues of that. I'll read the next issue tomorrow. That's it. I'm over explaining at this point. Alright, bye. I really hope we went over. Oh wait, no, one more thing, sorry. I gotta make sure I didn't forget anything. That was the other thing. Alright, so Normandy Gold, Twin of Oblivion song, over that one. Albert Pennyworth and Archives I went over. So happy I got that. War and Pax and Sheriff of Babylon I went over. What if it just cuts out just talking to myself basically? Went over those, went over that. I definitely went over that one. With it at the top. Rachel Me. Went over that one. Bitch Planet. They actually wrote down piece of shit like S-H-I-T. They didn't censor it all on the receipt. Dark Prince Charming, Rejection, there will be blood, that was... Oh, it's volume 1, there will be something for, Nailbiter. Manifest Destiny, Black and White, Berserker, Children, Firepower. And there was one that had mistakenly said that you got frog catchers. I don't know where the hell that one went. I kind of want to find that receipt because I want to make sure I went through everything that I was supposed to. Didn't miss anything. I still have that book, this little slip from Cheap Graphic Novels. I don't know if you can see that. But the slip that came with that new X-Men book. And that's still, to this day, the only thing I've gotten from Cheap Graphic Novels. Not for any reason other than they're slow. And that's just because of the pandemic. I don't blame them in the slightest. Yeah, I can't find that one. I'm gonna check here to make sure I went through them all. Okay, I'm taking over stuff now. I hope I did. Because some of these, like, with Department of Truth, I was like, did I go, like, was that one this week? I mean, not this week. Was that one this month? And I was like, yeah, of course it was. Like, I just, like, I can't think to myself. I can't think to myself. I can't remind myself? I don't know. You know what I mean? A lot of these books I'm looking at, I'm like, I completely forgot I got that one. Not completely forgot, but like, I don't know. Okay, it should be everything, hopefully. I don't know where the other receipt went, which is not good, because if I ever want to give one of those back, I'm going to need it. Actually, Battle Chasers. I gotta find that one. That's the one. That's the one I'm trying to look for. I'll find it and probably realize that I forgot to go over one. But yeah, mistakenly they said Frog Catchers when it was the other one. It was Dead Hand. Or Eyes, whatever it's called. But yeah, 2022, January 2022, that one's coming out. That's just issues 5 through 9. That's amazing. Alright, that's it.